tournament of this
Definitely.
nature. Trying to go live on YouTube. Give me one moment. If you can stay muted.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we are.
Do you guys have any plans to expand the HYPL to more than 4 teams, or like say invite somebody from the other state or something if they want to bring in a team? Because I'm seeing there a lot of interest maybe in California, maybe in New Jersey. Maybe they can draft it or something, like work out some kind of format that because sometimes I see that some kids coming from say one place, and if he has played few tournaments, then he will know the other players around here. But like if he say like any other place in New Jersey, California, or other places, but I think that maybe the down the road once we establish our league in a way where we can do something.
Yes, I think it's worth a discussion. Definitely, Yogesh Kaka. We've seen the concept being appreciated across the country already, and people are taking up the concept and trying different variants, different flavors of it, which in itself is a good sign
Yes.
as we see it.
Yeah, I saw it replicating in some other places, and it's a good sign that people are taking some cues from this program and establishing in their region, so more kids can be beneficial.
All right, so we are on top of the hour, 8 p.m. and time. In order to respect everybody's time, let's get started. Good evening to everyone who are watching this live on Facebook, YouTube, from the comforts of your home. We are here for the 2024 Fall Classic Edition Season 8 live player draft for the junior category. 24 hours ago, yesterday, we had the live player draft for the senior category. Malay Vyas was the moderator for that live player draft. Today, unfortunately, he has been occupied with other commitments. You all know, he's a busy person. He's a professional. He's a stand-up comedian. He's a draft moderator. He wears multiple hats. So we are very thankful for him for being around yesterday. And in his absence, I'm trying to fill those big shoes today at being the moderator for the live player draft for the junior category today. Before we proceed with the live player draft, let's first have a quick round of introduction of the 4 franchise owners who are here with us. To begin with, let's start off with the champions from the Spring Super Edition. Over to you.
Hello everyone. I'm representing Houston Super Kings. My co-owner is not available today, but excited to be here in the draft. Looking forward for a great season ahead. And again, thanks to all the HYPL organizers for what they're doing for the youth cricket.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mr. Amar Pratap, one of the co-owners. The other owner, Harish, could not make it today. Welcome to the player draft. Moving on, very closely behind the champions were the runners-up from the Spring Super Edition, Texas Skywalkers. Over to you.
Hello, everybody. Good evening to all. And again, thank you, HYPL, for organizing Season 8 Fall Edition. It's great to be back. And I hope that, we hope that this edition also is as exciting as the previous one. Thank you very much again, and all the best to everybody.
Thank you so much, Subrato Chowdhury, the co-owner of Texas Skywalkers. Not sure if Gurdeep Saluja is also in the call. You want to have a few words before we move on?
I'm good. No, thank you so much again. Yeah, let's begin.
Thank you, Gurdeep Saluja. Moving on to the next franchise, the third position from the Spring Super Edition, Texas Legends. Let's have a quick round of introduction from the owners of Texas Legends.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. This is Sriram and Cheriku here from the Texas Legends family. And first of all, thanks for organizing this edition. And looks like a family now every season. And looking forward to a great season. And hope the weather god is kind enough so that we get all the games. That's the only thing we could pray for. But other than that, good luck to all the franchisees and looking forward to a great season.
Very rightly said, we can control what is in our control. We will all hope and pray that the weather gods are kind enough not to beat us with a lot of heat or with rain.
All right.
Both of them is going to be difficult for the players to have quality cricket. Thank you so much once again, Texas Legends. And then moving on to the last but not the least in this player draft, TCC Kings.
Good evening, everyone. It's Prithvi here from TCC Kings, and I have my coach Dinesh here. We are also excited as others. We want to see again one of the good season of HOAPL Junior. Let's hope we all do. We all play well.
Excellent.
Dinesh.
Thank you, Prithvi and Dinesh. So that sums up the introduction. I think I probably have too much light on my face from the sun. Let me turn on the artificial light for a minute. Okay, so probably, yeah, I think this is a lot better.
I thought, Ramji, we saw you disappear. I thought you had some trick from the screen.
Yes, I was trying to go request the sun to go away and moon to turn on.
Like Nityananda Swamiji.
Or we thought you should always be on the limelight, so.
The owners and the players should be on the limelight. We are always in the background. We should never take the limelight because then we are doing something that's not correct. Okay. So with the introduction done and dusted, we'll move on to the next step in the player draft, which was, I think all the franchisee owners are aware of, but for the benefit of watching this live, we will go through a process called Wheel of Names, where we will spin a wheel which will have all the 4 franchise logos or names, and we will be picking the franchise to identify which position they will occupy in the draft process. So the first pick in the spin will occupy position number 4. The second pick will be position number 3. I can already see Texas Legends are smiling. Okay. Third pick will be position number 2, and fourth pick will be position number 1 for round 1. And then, as we always do, the rounds that we have 13 rounds, of which we will follow the serpentine model. Basically, the first round will be starting with team 1, 2, 3, 4. The second round will be in the reverse order, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and so on. So with those details, let's go to the Wheel of Names. And let me share the screen for you. I hope you are able to see the Wheel of Names right now. Let me know when you're able to see it. Are you able to see it?
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
we can see it,
Okay,
Ram.
perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can see it.
So I believe we have the 4 franchise logos going in circles right there. One is the Texas Legends, Texas TCC Kings, Texas Skywalkers, and Houston Super Kings. So I'm going to shuffle this a couple of times just to ensure that it's fair. Shuffling it as many times, and then let's start off with the spin. And we end up with Texas Legends at position number 4. Give me one moment. Okay, so we remove this, which leaves us with 3 franchise on the spin. We will shuffle it once again. And then spin again. Okay, there we have the candidate for position number 3, that is Houston Super Kings. We'll go ahead and remove. So we are left with two teams on the spin. So let's shuffle it a couple of more times and then hit the spin. Okay, looks like the fortunes have changed for Texas Skywalkers. TCC Kings will occupy position number 2. That leaves us with Texas Skywalkers in position number 1 for round 1. Now, before we go on to present the chart of the famous draft chart, let's quickly present for the benefit of everyone who are watching this live on Facebook and YouTube, the retained players for the junior category by the 4 franchisees. I believe you are able to see that now on screen. Can one of you confirm if you're able to see that?
Yes, Ramji, we can see it.
Okay, so we just a quick go through on the retained players. We have TCC Kings retaining 7 players from their Spring Super Edition. Houston Super Kings have gone one step further. They have a lot of faith and they want to keep their majority of the team intact. So 4 plus 5, 9 players have been retained from the Spring Super Edition last season. Texas Legends seems to be looking at trying to do a little bit of experimenting here with the new players who have registered this time. So they have retained only 7 players, leaving 6 open spots to be filled during this draft. And last but not the least, Texas Skywalkers have also retained 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2, 10 players out of the possible 13 players, which gives them only 3 open spots to be filled during this live draft. Okay, so that is the current situation with the retained players. So let's move on to the famous spreadsheet. Vinod, if you are ready, or Vinod or Raj, if you're ready, you can start sharing it. Let me stop the share.
Yeah, give us a minute. Yeah, he's getting ready.
So in the meantime, we also have the luxury, or I would say the privilege of having some of our neutral observers who have joined us. We have Nikhil Bhatt and also Yogesh Patel, fondly known in the Houston cricket community as Yogesh Kaka, who have kindly consented to spare a valuable time to be neutral observers for this draft. Thank you so much. Welcome for this live draft. We will get on with you shortly. as we move forward in the first few rounds. I think we have a break at round 5 and round 9. We'll try to pick your brains during that time. I think the famous spreadsheet is ready for everyone to look at. So if everyone's ready, let's begin with round 1 of this live player draft for the junior category for Fall Classic Edition 2024. The first pick will be from Texas Skywalkers.
So just give me 1 minute. If you can open up the other sheet.
Yeah. Can
Thank
we
you
have
very
the
much.
category sheet, please? I think it's a lot. I don't know how you want to look at it. It could be a lot easier to just fill the 3 spots, or it could be even harder to fill those 3 spots because it's the 1st, the 7th, and the 13th spots that you have to be filled. So you will probably need the right kind of skill set to fill on those 3 positions. In the meantime, I would think we'll also have the other 3 franchisees looking at what should be their best combination to fill out the open spots that they have for this Fall Classic Edition. Are we ready with the first pick, Skywalkers?
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Absolutely. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's. In the meantime, we have Yogesh Kaka. Let's have a quick word with Yogesh Kaka. First of all, it's an honor for us to have you here as a neutral observer for this draft. Yogesh Kaka, a few words from you about this concept of HYPL and your experiences over the last 7 seasons.
Yeah, I think last 7 seasons I've been there most of the time during the games, and especially I try to manage to come, especially for the last day for the finals and stuff. And I have seen the development of the kids. Some of the kids I have seen coming from this, that they have reached to the national level in USA team under 19 and stuff like that. So it speaks a volume of what you guys have done so far. And I think in last 2-3 seasons, I have seen a lot of players from out of town, and they are coming in here. Even some of them, you guys know that they come from California, Atlanta, Charlotte, everywhere else. So it speaks like, when a parent commits that kind of time and effort and resources to bring their kids here, that means that this tournament has something to give to all the kids. And I think, like I said before, there are a couple of other states, they're already trying to following in your footsteps to starting the HYPL type tournaments in their area too. So I think just keep on doing the thing. And I think it's great to see. And I'm really proud about it because Houston is my cricket. That's the way I look at since 76. So 1976, I say that. And I think I'm really, really happy. And especially during this time in the World Cup, when I see some of the players who played in our backyards being representing in the World Cup, it's a really proud moment for all of us. So keep it up. Great work, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for the words of encouragement, Yogesh Kaka. I think for some of us, probably your years of experience in cricket is probably more than our age itself. So from that perspective, you've seen the growth of cricket here in this particular city, especially, and across the US as well. So thank you very much for those words of encouragement. We'll get back to you again. I believe now Skywalkers will be ready with their first round pick.
Yes, if you go back to the sheet, please, if you don't mind. I want to make sure I get the right person.
Absolutely.
Shaurya Akela.
Okay, Texas Skywalkers pick Shaurya Akela for their first round pick. Congratulations, Shaurya. You're the first pick for this Fall Classic Edition junior category for 2024.
And we promise we'll not interrupt for the next 6 rounds.
Absolutely. Thank you. That's a great. I think you've used up all the time to deliberate on the first pick, which is absolutely fine. We have a lot of time today.
Thank you.
Moving on, Texas Kings have already picked Nitil and Karthik, or retained Nitil and Karthik in round one, and so has Houston Super Kings have retained Tejas Ganate as their top pick. That takes us to Texas Legends for round one. Your pick.
Yeah, Anirudh Kidambi.
Anirudh Kidambi. Anirudh Kidambi goes to Texas Legends in round one. That was a quick finish for round one. Moving on to round two, Anish Sriram is already retained by Texas Legends. Moving on to Houston Super Kings. Again, Ved Kothari is retained. TCC Kings also have retained Danish Dinesh in round two, and Texas Skywalkers have retained Rishil Aluri in round two. So moving on to round three, Texas Skywalkers again have retained Sriman Watambeti from Spring Super Edition. So that takes us to TCC Kings, your round three pick.
It's Shane Jindal.
Shane Jindal gets picked by TCC Kings, one of the local kid from Houston. A very promising talent, goes to TCC Kings in round three. Moving on to Houston Super Kings, they have retained Ishan Malpani, another very promising kid here from Houston. That leaves us with round three pick for Texas Legends. Texas Legends, if you are talking, I don't know if you seem to be muted.
Yeah, you want to say?
No, no, sir.
Okay, Shubh Sharma and Advait Gairola.
Okay, so Shubh Sharma has been, yeah, their last one. Shubh Sharma is round number three pick for Texas Legends. And moving on to round number four, what was the other pick?
Advait Gairola.
Okay, so it's Advait Gairola for round number four pick from Texas Legends. Moving on to Houston Super Kings, your round number four pick.
Laksh.
Laksh Gangom, another very promising multi-talented player, a wicketkeeper, off spinner, and a very talented batter again from Houston, goes to Houston Super Kings. That takes us to TCC Kings, your round four pick. Plenty of options still available with platinum, gold.
So we go with Tushar Gantapalli.
Okay, TCC Kings go for Tushar Gantapalli for round number four. Congratulations. And Texas Skywalkers have retained Angus Connolly as a round four pick from the Spring Super Edition. So that completes round four for us here. At the end of round five, we will have if you want to re-strategize at the end of round four, we could just take a quick minute break. And we also have, I think, I don't know if we still have Nikhil Bhatt around.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Nikhil. Good evening once again. Thank you once again for joining this live draft. Two evenings in a row. I know you were there yesterday as well. And for the benefit of those who are viewing this live draft today, Nikhil Bhatt is a very prolific all-rounder. it's not an exaggeration if I have to say he scores 1,000 runs every 6 months, and he bags about 20-25 wickets every 6 months. So it's a piece of cake for him, and he has been scoring at a very prolific rate, and has been a great source of inspiration for all the local players here. Nikhil, a few words from you.
Thank you, Ramji. Yeah, I mean, whatever you said, it's we can say it's an exaggeration of sorts, but it's like I said yesterday, I play that many games, so I'm able to score. But coming to HYPL, I mean, it's a great platform for all the kids, and really hats off to all of you for doing the kind of things that you're doing now with so many seasons in HYPL, and the kids getting this platform to showcase their talent, and of course the support from people like Yogesh Kaka and all the other bigwigs who basically back cricket in Houston and in US. That's really inspiring to see how it's going, and hopefully we'll see more and more kids and these opportunities to display their skills and talent. Thanks to the franchise owners. I mean, these are amazing things happening for cricket in US. And congrats to you, Vinod, and the entire team for the way this HYPL has escalated from the first season, and only good wishes and support from my end, and always there to support cricket in Houston and in US. So my good wishes are always there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Nikhil. One last question before I let you go. You are playing the adult league, and you're also seeing some of these players who have played in HYPL starting to perform in the adult league as well. So how has been that experience? Because you've seen this over the last few years.
Yes, I mean, it's been great because the way they step in, especially those who are really talented, when we play against them, I mean, they definitely look like they're displaying their skills with confidence and without any fear. And I think I'm sure their coaches and all of you are definitely ensuring that they understand that not to forget the basic aspect as to why we started playing the game is because we love the game. Everything else will follow, but we love the game and we play it passionately, then things will happen.
Yeah, fantastic words from Nikhil Bhatt. We play the game because we love the game. I think this will resonate with every player that is watching this live on YouTube. Moving on, let's go back to the famous spreadsheet and start off with round number 5. Texas Skywalkers already have their pick. Parva Shah and TCC Kings have Vaibhav Ashok already retained. That takes us to Houston Super Kings, your round number 5 pick.
Aryan Chivukula.
Aryan Chivukula gets picked by Houston Super Kings as round number 5 pick. That takes us to the end of round 5 with Texas Legends, your pick.
I will go with Sachin Vivekram.
Sachin Vivekram is round number 5 pick for Texas Legends. That completes round 5 rounds already. Moving on to 6th round, Skanda Nishant is already retained by Texas Legends. So is Anish Bhakta by Houston Super Kings. So that takes us to TCC Kings, your round number 6 pick.
Yeah, we'll go with Ahan Obrai.
Ahan Obrai. Wow, interesting pick there. I believe the Obrai brothers once again have ended up in 2 different teams this time. Ahan Obrai in TCC Kings and Ruhan Obrai in Texas Skywalkers. It'll be interesting when they come on the field and face off with each other. Now, round number 6, Advay Mandalia has been retained by Texas Skywalkers. That takes us to round number 7, your pick, Texas Skywalkers.
We will go with Ishant Biradar.
Okay, Ishant Biradar, another local talent from Houston, gets picked by Texas Skywalkers. Congratulations. Moving on to TCC Kings, Amog Kandimala has been retained by TCC Kings. So your round number 7 pick, Houston Super Kings.
We'll go with Muaz Latif.
Muaz Latif, an excellent keeper batter, son of famous cricketer come coach Abid Latif, gets picked by Houston Super Kings. Moving on to Texas Legends, they already have Sai Raghav Sriram retained. So that takes us to round number 8. Round number 8, Texas Legends already have Ayush Singh retained. So Houston Super Kings, once again, your turn to pick for round number 8.
Arush Mohanty.
Okay, you're ready with your pick. That's Arush Mohanty getting picked by Houston Super Kings. Moving on to TCC Kings, your pick for round number 8.
We go with Sanjit Sudhakar.
Sanjit Sudhakar gets picked by TCC Kings in round number 8. Closing out on round number 8 is Kartiki Tia Chowdhury. She is retained. I believe she's the only female player this time who has registered for the Junior Fall Classic Edition. And the reason is there is also another women's only tournament that's also happening elsewhere in the country. So many of the players are also busy there. Otherwise, we would have had a lot more registration from the women's players. So Kartiki Tia Chowdhury gets retained by Texas Skywalkers for round number 8. Round number 9, we have Arnav Patel retained by Texas Skywalkers from the previous season. That takes us to TCC Kings, your round number 9 pick.
We go with Anirudh Deepak.
Okay, Anirudh Deepak gets picked by TCC Kings. I don't know if that's going by plan, because from the smile that I saw on the franchisee owner's face, I thought it's going according to their plan. Moving on to Houston Super Kings, they have retained Ishan Tucker, one of the two brothers, the Tucker brothers, and Texas Legends have retained Josh Sanghvi. So that completes round number 9. Now, I'm not sure if the franchisees need a minute to re-strategize to fill in the remaining spots, or can we move forward?
Can you show that screen? The players screen with the plan, all the available players. Thank you.
Okay. So actually the round number 10 will start off with Texas Legends picking their player. So if Texas Legends, if you're ready, we can go for it.
We go with Pradyun Parsha.
Excellent. So round number 10 pick for Texas Legends is Pradyun Parsha. Moving on, I think round number 10 is already filled up. We have Hussein Hamdani by Houston Super Kings, Rishi Verma Dantaluri, another local player for TCC Kings, and Kabir Saluja, another very prolific keeper batter, retained by Texas Skywalkers. Going on to round number 11 is also already filled up. Ruhan Oberoi for Texas Skywalkers, Arun Devraj for TCC Kings, Abhimanyu Harish for Houston Super Kings, and Srivatsan Vijay Bhaskaran for Texas Legends. So that takes us to the penultimate round, round number 12. Texas Legends, your pick for round number 12. It's always the last 2 rounds that are very tricky, because you have to pick up the
We'll go with Bhargav.
Can we have, is it Bhargav Sriman?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So another very promising upcoming player, Bhargav Sriman. He has made his mark both in the youth and the adult category of late, and a very good addition to Texas Legends. Moving on to Houston Super Kings, they have retained Nimit, but that takes us to TCC Kings. Your pick for round number 12. Plenty of players still available in the gold category. Couple of names in platinum as well. A lot of names in the silver. Looks like Legends have been very generous in using their funds. They are negative 525 already with all their players filled up. And I think even the other teams are also in the negative category. Yes, we have Texas Skywalkers following with negative 350 and still have one more player to be picked. Houston Super Kings have completed their roster and they are negative 75. I think TCC Kings are sitting comfortably at 250 points still in their kitty, so they can definitely go with platinum or go for a gold and still save some. I would recommend not to leave anything on the table.
And donate some.
TCC Kings, your pick for round number 12.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with Sachin Shivshankar.
Okay, Sachin Shivshankar, after a lot of thought, discussion between the owner and the coach, they have zeroed down on Sachin Shivshankar for round number 12, TCC Kings. Texas Skywalkers have retained Charit Kumar Jaka for round number 12. So your last pick, Texas Skywalkers, for round number 13.
Let's keep this sheet open if you don't mind. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Plenty of options available in front of you.
Hey, Ramji, music.
Yeah, I think you are sharing the screen. So let me see if I can still. Believe you have already picked your pace bowlers, spinners, wicket keepers, reserve wicket keepers, just in case, because it's going to be a hot summer months when these games are going to be played. So it's always a good idea, especially if they're playing 2 games back to back on a given day, to have reserve wicket keepers. Are you ready with your round number 13 pick, Skywalkers?
Yes, we will go with Tejas Man.
Can you repeat the name once again?
Tejas Manpatra, bronze on the right hand side.
Okay, Tejas Manpatra, the first bronze player getting picked in this live draft for Texas Skywalkers. TCC Kings already have Sanmit Devan picked, and Karan Thakur already retained by Houston Super Kings, and Ansh Shetty retained by Texas Legends. So that completes the roster for all the 4 franchisees. Congratulations to all the players who have got selected. And for those who could not get picked, do not lose heart. This is not the end of the world. Keep playing. Your turn will come very shortly. And congratulations to all the franchisees. So before we wrap up the live draft, let's have a few words of reflection from the franchisee owners. Let's start off with Texas Legends. Did the live draft go as per plan? Did you get all the players that you wanted, or did you see some of your choice getting picked by somebody else?
No, I think we have a balanced team, but as always, there are a lot of good talents. So it's always a difficult choice. And also, there are a lot of players whom we want to select, but we had only 13 spots. So I think that's the hardest part. So hopefully next time we get more franchisees and we're able to accommodate more kids.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Then moving on to Houston Super Kings, your reflection on how the live draft was for you.
It was very good. I think we planned well, thanks to Coach Pranav and the team itself, right? Me, Harish, and Ketan, right? We planned well. I think we got what we wanted. Like Sriram said, it's very hard, right? There's only 13 spots. We want to have the right balance. Fantasy Create is all about how can we make these kids empowered to win, right? And come together and play as a team. Right. That's why if you look at our retain strategy was also like getting those kids back onto the field again, as much as possible. Right. That's how we looked at it with the right combination, of course. And of course, money, right? We got to balance with that as well.
True, very true. I think it's a combination of your commitment and the confidence on the retained players, and they are getting an extended run to perform on this big stage. I also see Pranav, Coach Pranav, on this call. Would you want to share a few words on the way this live draft went?
Hey, thanks, Ramji. I think for us, it's important, to kind of get the right skilled and balanced individuals to come together as a team. And our selection criteria was to look at those combinations that we have in mind that fits into our strategy. We've looked at every player, and we are deeply, disappointed to leave out some of the other kids that we all, engage and work with so closely and dearly. But as Sriram said, we hope to see more franchisees come in and get more opportunities for the other, kids to play. And good luck to the organizing committee and fantastic job in orchestrating this, and look forward to a successful tournament for every franchisee. Best of luck.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Pranav. I know it's always tricky. We've seen this even at international levels. The ones that don't get selected does not mean that they are any less skilled or less talented. There are only so many spots that can be picked. So their turn will come eventually. They just have to stay patient, put their head down, and keep performing. Moving on to TCC Kings, your reflections on the draft.
Yeah, so as everyone said, right, so we want to give more kids an opportunity, but unfortunately, we have only 13 to select with. So, whatever we had planned with, and we got some good draft this time, and we want to make the team balanced and based on the past experience with HYPL. So, I think we got a good pick, and as everyone said, maybe we will look for more franchises in the future so that we can accommodate more kids and so that the draft will be even tougher for this time as similar to the next time as well. So and good luck to all the franchises as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, TCC Kings. Last but not the least, Texas Skywalkers, your reflections on the live draft.
I think a lot got covered across the other franchises. I would totally agree. Very good selection for all the 4. Good competitive cricket is what I can see it coming. Let's have 6 next time. Very, sad to see a lot of good kids not getting picked up. Nothing to say for them, but keep working hard. I think with the effort that board puts in, I'm sure come January we would have 6 teams and more players to pick and let them play. But thanks everybody for a good round 8, and let's keep it going, make it stronger. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes, last, any few words from Yogesh Kaka?
Yeah, I think it went very well. But being in a summertime, maybe like what I see, you have pick up 13 players, maybe during summertime, and the kids are playing, these are under 14 kids, and they are playing 2 games back to back. Maybe you might consider having a couple of more players. At least that gives a summertime, you may not know what can happen to some of the kids. So another way, it's like if it's possible, that gives a little couple of kids more, like another 8-10 kids to more to be exposure. And sometimes you maybe designate them as a reserve players or something like that. So in case you need them or something, because in summer weather, you never know what can happen. So that's one of my suggestions for future drafts or something, especially in a summer draft when you have real heat and playing 2 games back to back. It's sometimes very hard on kids, younger kids.
Yes, thank you so much for your inputs, Yogesh Kaka. We will definitely take that into account for future planning. So that brings us back to the board members. Closing remarks from Raj Malpani.
No, I think same feeling that there are a lot of good kids that work hard week in, week out, left on the table. Yeah, we constantly look for ways how we can involve them. Of course, the facility, the number of grounds, all those things come into play. But no, all valid suggestions, and we'll continue to find a way to get more franchises, more people, more kids, exposure as much as possible. Thank you, all the franchises, all the neutral observers, all the people working for youth cricket in Houston and around the country. Thank you very much, HYPL team.
Thank you, Raj. And last but not the least, the man behind this whole concept, the visionary who actually initiated this concept of franchise league for the youth players so that they get accustomed to what is the environment in franchise cricket before they actually start playing franchise cricket in the adult stage. Over to you, Vinod Nair.
Hi, guys. It's a good job, Ramji, and on hosting the show. Congratulations to all franchisees for their pick and to all the players who got selected for the draft. I see we have one registrations for this season, and we can pick only 52 out of it. So definitely all the voices are heard. We are working on to increase the franchise numbers from 4 to 6 for next season, and so that way most of the kids are taken care of. Yeah, nothing much. So good luck all, and see you during the tournament. Thank you.
Thank you once again. Just for the benefit of everyone, the tournaments are going to be in Prairie View Cricket Complex on August 10, 11, 17, and 18. Whoever is able to stop by and watch these games is going to be highly competitive, and the kids are going to have fun. Thank you so much once again, all the franchisee owners, and have a good rest of the evening.
Thank you very much, Ronaldo, for
All the best, guys.
Thank you, guys.